Okay, I'm going to show you how to make a very simple, just a classic style boutique hair bow. We've got 4 loops, perky loops, and a couple of tails. Let's get started. For this bow, I'm going to be working with 1.5 inch grosgrain ribbon. You can use any type of ribbon that you like, any size. This is just what I prefer to work with today. So you're going to need your ribbon. You're also going to need a coordinating ribbon. This right here is for the center of your bow and your hair clip. And you want it to be the same color, just because it looks nicer. So, other than your ribbon, you're going to need, of course, a nice pair of scissors, sharp pair of scissors. Going to need a lighter, and going to need a hair clip, and thread or wire, or you can sew, just whatever you choose to do to secure the hair bow to your clip. Alright, let's get started. Alright, you're going to need to stretch your ribbon out, and we're going to be working over on the right hand side first. So what you need to do is heat seal the end of this hair bow, and how you do that, your ribbon. How you do that is turn your lighter on and just lightly run it across there. Always heat seal your ribbon. Just looks better, and your ribbon will not come unraveled. Okay, so we're going to be working, like I said, with the right side first. We're going to go ahead and form loop number 1. What you need to do is you just need to turn it down like so. Make a decent sized loop. As you can see, our loop here. The tail is going to be down. This is going to be our tail. Now we're going to make the second loop, see, with this ribbon behind. Going to need to come up and down, just like that, up and down, and curve it, just to form a nice loop. Make sure they're both the same size, which they are. Now for loop number 3, your tail's down here at the bottom. Just going to need to loop and come up. Here's where it gets a little bit tricky. You're going under and you're tucking underneath your tail. See? Down. Gonna loop and just push it under there to tuck it real good. And there is our third loop. Now, the tail should be on this side. I'm going to take the tail and make another loop by coming up. So here's your tail. Come up, curve, just curve, and your tail's now going to be at the top. Just hold it. Now we've got 4 loops. Now what we're going to do is completely flip the bow upside down. So flip it, and now you see our tail is on the bottom. Okay, here comes a very crucial part of bow making, in my opinion. It is the crease, the fold, what have you, whatever you want to call it, in the middle. I like to do a 3-fold crease. I just think it looks better, and it just defines your bow. So to make the crease in the middle, put your thumb right here in the middle of your bow. And starting at the top with your other thumb, just push down, and then hold it in place in the back. And then with this thumb down here, you're going to need to push up and then back down. And that's our crease. See? 1, 2, 3. It just makes the bow look good. Now you're going to need to take your thread and just wrap it around the middle to secure the bow. And wrap it a generous amount of times, so you'll have a nice secure bow and it won't be coming apart. And don't worry about what color thread you use, because this is going to be covered up with this ribbon. Alright, Just going to need to clip that and tie it in the back. One time should do. Just make sure you knot it. And then clip off your excess string. Okay. Now we have our bow here. Here's your tail. You can have it as long or as short as you like. I just like to kind of angle mine like so, and then of course you're going to need to heat seal that. And there you have it. A cute little bow that took minutes and literally pennies to make. Now I'm going to show you how to secure it to your clip. Now we are going to secure our hair bow to our clip, and I'm going to secure this one to a fully lined alligator pinch clip. What you need to do is put a little dab of hot glue right here in the center, and take your bow, flip it over, and just place your clip on the back. You're going to need to hold it there a few seconds. Just a few seconds. Now what I like to do next is I like to take my thread and secure the clip to the hair bow. I just like doing this because I want to ensure that my hair bows will not come apart in some little girl's hair. So just to do that, just come back here, open up your clip, and we're going to wrap the thread around the bow and the inside of this clip. Just on the inside. And I do this several times. Just keep going, keep going. Now we're going to tie it. Clip these parts off here. Just want to tie it. And clip off the excess. And now we can take our ribbon and make our center for the bow. You're going to need to open your clip, put a little dab of glue right back in the middle, and then take your ribbon and put the tip right on the glue. And if you are like me and have strings of hot glue, don't worry, I'm going to show you a way to get those off. Okay, be sure you hold this open. Now you just take your green ribbon and wrap it tightly. Make sure you go tightly around. And then open up your clip, come under. I do it at least twice. Just go back around. Now we're back to the center. Open it up. Another dab of glue. Put it back under there. Press down. Now put your clip back down and cut off your ribbon. Now take your lighter and just run it along the bottom there. And then press down again. Now if you've got glue strands, to get those off, all you have to do is run your lighter across it. And they'll come off. And I've got little strings from where I tied, so I'm just going to clip those. And there we have our bow. You can fluff it up again. Now it's ready to be worn. It's on a clip.